So for this video, we'll be looking at Clive Barker's Tortured Souls Agonistes, made by Todd McFarlane. Agonistes is a mysterious manipulator of flesh. He is an ancient entity that was possibly created by God. It is he that turned Krieger and Lucidic into monsters. Alright, so here he is in his Tortured Soul glory. So this one is, so a little bit of lore, personal lore with this figure is that I've had him since I was at least like, I'm gonna say 5, because this was my father's before me, and like Star Wars. But yeah, and he gave it to me when I got older because he got out of the collecting figures thing. So this thing is gonna be really dusty, as you can see, because it's a very, very old figure. But it's a pretty nice looking figure. And this is the more bigger one, because they do have some 7-inch ones. I think it's like 11 inches, just about. But yeah, so let's take a closer look at him. Start with his face. You can see the face. It looks very gnarly. I love the way it looks. I remember when I was little, when I used to like look at this figure, and I was like so like enamored with him because he looked so cool. As you can see, like the teeth and stuff just shining. Or not shining, but like look, it still looks kind of like wet and all that. It looks very cool. It looks very painful. You see all like his mouth being stretched. It looks like his lips, at least his top lips, had got cut off. Very cool. You see his ears are pretty much gone. Non-existent. And again, like I said, no other dust. I try to clean it, but it's very hard to get dust out of this stuff. And looking crazy, but especially since I haven't cleaned it like forever. As you can see right here, so this, since it's an old piece, it's pretty much kind of broken at some parts. This is a stretched out face. I don't know of who, but it's a stretched out face. Probably like someone he tortured, or probably was him back in the past, honestly. You see the back of it. His nose and ears. So this probably could have been his original face or something. But it usually connects right there. But not today. Not this time. You see all like the stitching on his chest and like this BDSM like gear and stuff. It's very like it looks very uncomfortable to wear. It's like very tight, very restricting. It feels like. But you can see right here. Put this back to normal. There. You can see right here all like the stitchings and stuff under the suit. Right here looks like his stomach is pretty much skinned, which is pretty cool. I like that. And you see right here another broken piece from this figure. It was like a longer, sharp piece, if I remember right. It just snapped off. All this is very rubbery, which is okay. This is pretty stiff. This is like a stiff plastic, but this is like rubber plastic. You can see the boot, just a gear under him. Let's see if I can flip this up. Okay, let me try to get this. It's hard doing this one hand, but yeah, you can see like the leather just tightened around him, which I like. And you see these hooks. I'm pretty sure you've seen as I was looking at all this, that he has some hooks. Pretty cool. And you see this chain. It's pretty old. It's metal. If I could, I don't know how to. But yeah, it is real metal. I don't know if it's like like that cheap one, like cheap weak metal, like a legit metal, but it is real metal. And it does have some blood on it. And I know some parts have rust due to age, which tends to happen. You see over here is rusty too. So yeah, but I think it adds to the charm of this figure. So I like how just brutal it really feels. So here's the back. Here's where you see more of the rust. As you can see, very aged figure. But look at this, very cool. You see like the crown on his head, a bunch of scissors and knives and like screwdrivers, just forced into his skull, which is awesome. And he does have some articulation, which we'll get to. I'm a bit nervous to do it. As you can see, sadly, some rust, I'm guessing, is rubbed onto the figure over the years. But this right here has articulation. It could swivel. I'm not going to do it too much, but it could swivel. And this could come in and out. And right here at the arm also, it articulates. Same with this swivels, and this goes back and forth. And it's usually for the head. This is supposed to be connected, like I said, but alas, it broke over the years. He does have head articulation right there. He does have arm articulation, as you can see. We'll take a better look at the arm also. I want to get a closer gander at that. He does have arm articulation right here. It's stiff. I think he does have articulation right here. As you can see the movement right there. He does move, this hand. I think the forearm moves also, yeah. This hand moves. His feet, I don't know what this is. His feet do move. But it really does no point in his feet moving because you got to keep him at a certain pose to keep the legs standing. Anyways, let's take a closer look at this arm. It's a really cool looking arm. And look at his skin has been like torn off, and it's just his flesh is just the only thing right here. He has a bend in his elbow, but again, I don't really want to. I'm gonna try it, but I don't really want to. Okay, he has a bend right there, but yeah, look at that. The gears don't move, but still, you can see the flesh. And look at that. It's like this is hands. The skin that's left over in his hands has been like stretched, and it's just bloody and all that. It's like so awesome. Oh man, this is out of all my figures I own. These figures are like my favorite. I love these figures. Such amazing details, and I love the goriness. Like look at that. Look at his neck. Just skin is peeled open. Just such a cool figure. And honestly, they're not really expensive when I got them. I had this one and another one, which we'll see later on, and the rest of the set I bought like last year, I think, if I remember right. And it was really expensive to get. They're like in the $100 range, it's like $100-$200 range, which is, and they were in packaging also, which is pretty good. But yeah, such an amazing figure. Anyway, that's it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe if you want. Have a good one. Peace.